Welcome to KotlinBytes. In my last episode, I showed you how to add a basic AI to compete with for our Android Tic-Tac-Toe game. In this episode, I will show you how to enhance our Tic-Tac-Toe AI player so that it can win. Let's get started. Before, our AI only placed a circle on a random cell. Our smarter AI will accomplish 3 more tasks. The first is to place a circle in a winning cell if it can win on its turn. If it's unable to win on its turn, it'll then block the user from winning. If the user cannot win, it'll attempt to place a circle in the center, since this spot gives the AI an inherent advantage. If the center cell is already occupied, then it'll resort to the random position picking. The first step is to determine if a cell state can win on a current turn. So, create a function within the board model that will find the next winning move. Let it accept a cell state and return an optional cell. The cell will be null if winning on the current turn is impossible. Therefore, set the default case to this when expression as null. Next, we want to check if setting the state for a cell will result in a win for the cell state. We will want to do this for each cell. So let's create a helper function to aid with this construction. We'll make this an infix function. More so for style, it's not required, but it looks nice. First, check if the game board already contains the cell. If so, this cell cannot be used to win. Therefore, we'll return false. Next, we will temporarily set this cell to the state we want to test. The trick is to remove it immediately after. So in between, we will use the function that we created in the previous video, hasState1, to determine if the state will win with the temporary game board state added. We then return this result. We will call this infix function on all 9 cells. The first to be true will return its respective cell, otherwise null. Open the main activity view model and create 2 variables within the AI turn function. The first will be to determine if the AI could win, and the second is for the player winning. We'll add these conditions to a when statement. The first to check if the AI player could win. If it can, set the cell state to circle. Otherwise, if the player could win, set the circle cell state here. This means that the only way the player can win is by forcing the AI to choose between 2 or more winning options. Finally, if the AI cannot win on the current turn, let it select a random cell. Now let's test. You'll notice that it blocks me here, and then it selects its winning move on the next turn. Now I'll attempt to win. As you can see, I forced it to choose between 2 possible ways for me to win. Our AI is quite a bit smarter now. However, we can make it even better with a short code line. All we need to do is add a line to prioritize the center cell if it's empty. And that's it. Let's test again. Here we go. If we don't select the center cell first, the AI will always choose it. Otherwise, the AI will pick a random cell. Forcing the AI to select the center cell first significantly improves its odds of winning. We are approaching the end of this series. In the next episode, I will show you how to tidy up the app with a few refinements such as dark mode and how to create an app icon. However, until then, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please like and consider subscribing. Source code and additional resources are, of course, in the description below. If there's anything else you'd like me to explain in a later video, please message me or leave a comment. Otherwise, have a great day. See you guys.